See, Basintale is an excellent guy. And he's proven beyond all reasonable doubt that he's building a political career out of credibility. And when we say credibility, we are talking about an artist that you can also ride on his credibility because he has the numbers and whatever he says, he does.
Facts.
He follows whatever he says with actions. You understand? And the only artist we can talk about is Shatta Wale.
Okay.
Because he has always been complaining about how you wish there can be better situations for Ghanaians. Now, government's coming on board, they've done all their auditing, they've worked on everything. So it should tell you that you can only, if you currently want a government, a transport hailing app that has been endorsed by the government of Ghana, that if you should have issue, you can trust the government of Ghana to stand behind you. The only transport hailing app now is Shaxi.
Yeah.
I don't know of any.
Yeah.
I don't know of any transport hailing app.
I like this point.
Yes, I don't know of any transport hailing app that has a government official putting his face out and saying, I am going to be the brand ambassador. You know what that means? It means if there should be a problem, the first person you should point at is Malik Basintale. It means he's putting his full confidence in this brand.
And he's ready.
And he's ready to face everything head on.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
It is what it is. The story is running everywhere, and the reviewers are reviewing it. People are sharing opinions from different areas. One person I know whose opinion even Shatta Wale is waiting for is Long John the blogger. And I'll tell Long John for a fact that, or he will say, I'll tell you for free. I'll tell Long John for free that the moment they show is that Shatta call, he say, this one I've given Long John content. Ask you guys, this one, the Long John will continue with this content till. Unfortunately for Long John, that was the time he was also doing Velocity 2.0.
Right.
So he was very, very busy. Now he is finally set free after Velocity 2.0, and therefore he can continue with the job. But what have you said so far? What have you heard so far? What is Long John also saying about the Shaxi and YEA partnership? What is about to be unleashed on us is going to be great. My name is Sammy Flex. This is The Real Talk right here on Sammy Flex TV with man like Long John the blogger and the rest of the team members here, Theophilus the Gosh Desert and Sam Tuga. Let's see how best we can run this. Obviously, Long John's phone will be ringing. I'll tell you why Long John's phone is ringing. Something big is about to happen. Brace yourselves for the first couple dance.
Oh, jolly.
And you guys will surely understand what I mean. Long John, how was Velocity 2.0? Tell me about it.
It was a very awesome experience, and God moved mightily through his prophet Eric Boy Uche, and through the guest prophet Bishop Ernest Alabaster.
He came from America?
From America.
Okay.
Yeah, very solid prophet who had his accuracy so on point.
Wow.
And the funny thing was, most of his prophecy were even around people that were closer to, like church members and regular people. So, I said, can't watch Sembia, all time or can't say that. And some of them were also confirmation to what Prophet Uche has already told them. Until ya catch out that saw Benyaka. He comes, he doesn't know you. He's telling you what God has told him. And then he confirms what you have been told before. Ubenyaka.
Wow.
So if indeed it is God's will for it to happen, the prophet only came, but he doesn't know you have been prophesied to before. That's what God has told him. And then he has said it. Ola Michael had his own part of the prophecy. Kwabena had his part of the prophecy. A number of people had it.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
When you come, what I witnessed, when you see what happened there, you actually believe that yes, Indeed, God is still speaking through people.
Wow.
Yeah.
I missed this opportunity. I was supposed to be there on Sunday, as a matter of fact, but unfortunately, some activities took me away from being there. But I know maybe another time we will still show face and be part of what is going to happen. But away from that, Long John has been observing. He has been reading matters happening online. And I want to believe that he has a lot to share on the Shaxi YEA partnership. I remember when the first tweet came from Malik Basintale here on Sammy Flex TV. We had our own conversations around it. We never knew a day will come that we'll be seeing it happening right in our faces. It happened. And Long John, what do you have to say so far?
First of all, I would like to greet our viewers. We want to wish them a happy new month. Thank them for always rolling with us, regardless the weather. Now, it's very important for us to understand the quantum of what we are about to discuss. We are talking about a superstar called Shatta Wale, who in his own wisdom decided to coin something to help our transport system in Ghana. After taking a careful look of how foreign investors are evading and taking the good money that's supposed to be made by our people and taking it in their home country. So he came up with a very smart business idea in partnership with Medical. And then they decided to cook something called Shaxi. And God being so good, it has been running for how many years now?
Almost 5 years.
Almost 5 years solid. And they are still going. And with good innovations of this sort, it is only good, or it is very plausible for government to sit down and say, you know what, I think we've given these people some time enough. We can now join forces with them. And when we have this type of discussion, people will say, is this not being political? No, please think beyond the box. We are looking at a larger ecosystem where we are going to create employment for the youth. We are going to keep the Ghana city in the country.
Real talk.
Where we are going to make sure that business people or businessmen alike who are into local businesses can believe that one day they can also have that type of partnership, if only they do their business like Shatta Wale.
Real talk.
You understand? So this only goes a long way to enforce the cordial relationship between entrepreneurs and government. Understand? So this business shouldn't be seen as a political one, but one that should foster economic growth between business people and entrepreneurs, because they should understand that whatever they are doing or whatever you think you are doing, somebody sitting somewhere is watching. You understand? So if you are doing it, do it with all. Imagine Shatta Wale never took this business serious. Imagine. He never posted about it. Since the day he dropped it, he never said a word about it again, and he left it because, of course, his other colleagues were not posting. A lot of influencers were not posting. Nobody spoke about it. If you should see Shaxi, it should be about Shatta Wale. And me, I would like to sit here to tell Shatta Wale that whatever benefit that will come from it, he's the right person to enjoy the money. Because there are only two people that took this thing upon themselves. The management of Shatta Wale and Shatta himself. Sammy Flex always ensures this video, the Shaxi app, is like an ad being run on his YouTube.
It is.
On all his content.
It is.
And aside Sammy Flex, only Shatta Wale and SM Boys were picking on that content. So if anything good is coming from this, I believe it's only right for Shatta Wale.
Let me give this boy some props. There's a guy on YouTube called Kings 1DH.
That guy too.
He also deserves some props as much as Shaxi publicity is concerned. He has been very consistent with it.
So you see, with people like that, I can say if Shatta Wale wants to do something, these are the people you should look out for. But aside that, he deserves everything that will come from it. Because only him understood the vision. Only him put in his all. There were times he did floats, invited celebrities across board, from Kumawood actors to everything. Did it around Accra just because of Shaxi. How many cars was he having by then? How many cars were working? But today, by God's grace, God has seen the good heart of Shatta Wale and said, you know what, it's about time. Ghanaians have to ride in Shaxi. And decided to open the door through the government of Ghana and they've also decided to partner him. God being so good, we started with a conversation where we were anticipating the first meeting. And by God's grace, you see, I called you asking about the location.
Yeah.
Bloggers were worrying me. You know, most of them want to know that.
Yeah.
Anytime Shatta Wale has something to do.
You know, it was actually something we thought was going to be just some few media people, as has been invited by the YEA, because from our side, we didn't invite anybody. Officially. From our side, we never invite. It was just our core team.
Yeah.
So if there were some people invited, our camera people here at Sammy Flex TV and media people in Shatta movement. Apart from that, we did not invite any other person. So when you told me some people are already calling you to come and cover the event, I said, hey, has it gotten that far?
Yeah.
That was when I even gave signal to my people that, hey, from what I'm gathering in there, looks like
people will come.
We should expect some huge numbers.
Yeah. And this is who Shatta Wale is. And I believe this should go a long way to make people understand that the government of Ghana too care about entrepreneurs. Because this is a move that, you know, it is going to give entrepreneurs that confidence.
Okay.
That confidence booster to know that whatever they are doing, and you say abayi ni niyama is only seeing if the little you have, you can manage it.
Fact.
Today, by God's grace, we are now happy because Shatta Wale is going to have over 150 cars added to the already existing cars, and these are electric cars. Why? Because Shatta Wale has been able to manage fuel cars under his Shaxi for 5 years.
Yeah.
You understand? These are the things that entrepreneurs are looking out for. That they can be able to, you know, build up good confidence in investors to get them on board. And not just any investor, imagine government. You see, and this is one good plus that I would like to applaud Shatta Wale. I would like to applaud the whole team because nobody believed in it like you guys did.
Fact.
And today, you guys are about to enjoy the fruit of your labor, because this initiative, for a long time, I said this early this year. It seems this year it is good news upon good news for Shatta Wale. Good news upon good news. Like this happens, another one happens, this one happens, another one happens. We've been seeing how they always attack Shatta Wale with bad news.
Yeah.
But so far, traditional media is refusing to applaud Shatta Wale. So far, for 6 months now, he's not in the news for negative reason. It's very painful, but sometimes when you see these things, you ask yourself questions. When someone is doing something positive, someone you claim is very evil, is doing something positive, what is stopping you for also applauding the person?
Yeah.
You know, this is a very good sign, and this is one thing I know Shatta Wale will do. This transport system with this new innovation and then this new cars that are being added, he is now going to employ more street guys, because that is the vision of Shaxi. Shatta Wale is always about the streets. So he's going to make sure he gets more hands on deck from the streets. And you know, Shatta is always on top of his matter.
Yeah.
He's not going to allow somebody to control the issue. He's going to make sure he supervises every single work at Shaxi. And trust me, government should be rest assured. The man they are trusting, Shatta Wale, is not going to mess around with whatever they bring on the table. He's going to make sure he manages the little that is given to him and shares it equally and ensure the better and safe transport of Ghanaians on his app. That I can assure you.
Do you know today, whilst I was going to pick my children from school, I met a gentleman. He gave his name as a call or something. I've forgotten the real name. Where he said, oh, he has a car. He actually went to show me he has some Golf 3, then Golf type some. So he has a car, and he was working in one of the government agencies or institutions somewhere in Volta region. But the way things are going, he's not cool with it. So he's moved to Accra to come and rather work with a car to see if life will be better than it was in Volta region. Because of that, he wants to go register at Shaxi tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's going to register at Shaxi tomorrow to start working. So he was asking me if his guys goes, oh, you have golf. As much as you are comfortable riding in it, why not? You are sure going to make some money. So be fast, be quick.
And this has also grown a lot of interest from Ghanaian. You know, when the government partners you, it builds your portfolio.
Yeah.
Because it makes people understand, for government to come on board, then it's a credible business.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And it changes the narrative of those negative perception around the business. That, hey, this business, oh, sure say, hey, cast and economy. Now, government's coming on board, they've done all their auditing, they've worked on everything. So it should tell you that you can only, if you currently want a government, a transport hailing app that has been endorsed by the government of Ghana, that if you should have issue, you can trust the government of Ghana to stand behind you. The only transport hailing app now is Shaxi.
Yeah.
I don't know of any.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know of any transport hailing
No,
app.
I like this point.
Yes, I don't know of any transport hailing app that has a government official putting his face out and saying, I am going to be the brand ambassador. You know what that means? It means if there should be a problem, the first person you should point at is Malik Basintale. It means he's putting his full confidence in this brand.
And he's ready.
And he's ready to face everything head on.
To test everything
so
that
if you have a brand like Malik Basintale, the senior most, the honorable, standing out for Shatta Wale in times like this, it should tell you that you, the Ghanaian, the ordinary Ghanaian, you are safe and you are in good hands.
I see. Now, the benefits are too juicy to the extent that imagine drivers who are on the app getting 500 CDs token of fuel vouchers or coupons every month. This, like I was telling someone, this is going to be like someone's salary, knowing that, oh, the Shaxi app that I'm working with, every month I'm paid some cool 500 from somewhere that I can just go cash and run myself with.
Right.
Either you reinvest that money into another business or you still buy fuel to run whatever you are running.
You see the
and that particular point that was raised by Malik Basintale, that point alone, I think very, very solid to support the Shaxi dealings we are talking about.
You see, the beauty of this ride hailing app, the reason why I want everybody to move to Shaxi is that the owners are Ghanaians and they understand our circumstance. So they can bring out offers that will suit your interest. You see this offer they are talking about, the fuel like this. How many of this ride-hailing app will do this? And it isn't going to be like this forever. They're going to bring different ones that will suit you. Don't be shocked that at the end of the year, they can decide to give you guys gifts for riding with them. That is the benefit of being with a Ghanaian entrepreneur. You understand? Because they are with you here. They know what you want. They know what you need. So they decide to choose between your wants and your need and give you exactly what you need to work and have a happy home. So trust me, if you are still with any ride-hailing app, you are losing out. Because the decisions and the positions that can help you have a happy home. Because I see some of these ride-hailing app drivers, some of them sleep in their car. You can see they don't have peace. They are working.
I've seen that story before.
It's not easy. Why don't you come to a Ghanaian own? You just have to go through the simple terms and conditions that has to do with the app. When you are done, everything is cool. You run your app, you have your time to sleep, and you have this is owned by a Ghanaian. You understand?
He understands our situation.
Yes, you understand your situation. This other white man app and all this foreign this thing, they don't care about you. They don't care about you. They don't give a hoot about your car. This is an app that cares about you, the people you take, and the car you are even using. Your insurance, everything, they make sure everything is on point. Pay now per day. And imagine having over 150 cars. Now, those who complain, we don't see the car here. We don't do it. Don't worry. It's a scam.
Yeah. We are waiting for the electronic vehicles.
Yes.
And I'm sure when it drops, it is going to be the game changer for Shaxi. Everybody should be waiting for that day. Now, on top of it, let's say this, then we move on to the rest of the business. On top of this is the Malik Basintale's request that Shatta Wale becomes a mentor for musicians in Ghana, puts them in a house or in an office for 1 week, mentors them, teaches them, records a song with them and all. And that has also been welcomed by many people saying, oh, Shatta has even started something similar in the Accra and the Kumasi Invasion project. And if the government wants to come on board to support to make it a national project, why not? It is a big deal. And I don't know what you also have to say about that request from Malik Basintale.
You see, Malik Basintale is an excellent guy. And he's proving beyond all reasonable doubt that he's building a political career out of credibility. And when we say credibility, we are talking about an artist that you can also ride on his credibility because he has the numbers and whatever he says, he does.
Facts.
He follows whatever he says with actions. You understand? And the only artist we can talk about is Shatta Wale.
Okay.
Because he has always been complaining about how he wish there can be better situations for Ghanaians. What did he do about it? First, he opened a TV station. In fact, first he opened an alcoholic beverage company, serving as a source of employment for Ghanaians. Then later, he opened, a TV station. Ran this for some time. And now he has a ride-hailing app. So it goes a long way to tell you that Shatta Wale cares about the ordinary Ghanaian. And it is not a thing of mouth. So if Malik Basintale sits down and say, you know what? You have this talent. I also care about the youth. In fact, he's the first politician to bring out strange commands that gets the youth fully active.
Yeah, very active.
So if you are able to win political power with them and you don't care about their well-being, then we have to question you.
Yeah, right.
So for him to even pick up that mantle and say, you know what? I do more of business and everything. But since you are coming on board and you are an artist, let's pick this and run with it. I want you to pick 200 artists so that you school them or educate them in a conference like something so they can understand the business better. Shatta Wale is a businessman.
Yeah.
I know as the talk, Malik should understand that it's a business franchise he has entered. As he has put down a juicy deal, he wants to be the brand ambassador. Shatta Wale is ready to do this. And in fact, just as everybody is saying, the Invasion project is one of the best projects he can support.
I know.
And if indeed he wants to see in fact, the Invasion project can cover over 2,000. If he wants to do the right way and not be selective, I think the Invasion project is the best because with the Invasion project, he even has little to do about it. All he needs to do is just fund it.
Yes.
Shatta Wale has the structures already.
Yes.
He has the people.
Yes.
He has the men.
He has the team.
He has the record. You see,
executed this before.
Thank you.
Yes.
He has the record.
Yeah.
So all you just need is he should come and prove the things he's done, how much he spent, and then he draws the budget for you.
And
you run it.
We hit the road.
So maybe the only difference because even Shatta's own, at a point he even housed them.
Yeah.
You see, so Shatta has been doing it. Just that he didn't do it in a large scale because of budget, of course. So if you really want to do it, it's a good call. Shatta is ready for it. Shatta is ready to carry it on. You know, we need to empower the youth. So with such a call, Shatta will willingly do it, but with the right budget.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So that is a good call, which I believe Shatta is fully aware and is ready. But the whole thing is, there's already a project on board already. If you are to start something else, you see, the thing is about consistency. When we start a new project and it dies off, what next? Malik is supposed to look at something that can be a legacy in the entertainment industry. That even if he leaves the YEA office, people will know that this Shatta Wale project, Malik Basintale is the one that made it a huge, because we all saw how it began, but he has made it a bigger one for people to enjoy. You see, we see how a lot of artists are trying to crave for Shatta's feature and all this. Imagine if Shatta, because Shatta wish he can do a verse for almost all upcoming artists.
He's been trying.
But the problem is budget. Some of them can't get the money to promote. So imagine Shatta giving you the verse. You are just going to waste it. So when there's enough budget, Shatta can encompass all of them, house them, school them, and even do like something like Big Brother, maybe for a week or two. You understand?
Taking them through.
Yeah, taking them through once in a while, come and visit, and even bring his colleague artists.
Yeah.
You see, Shatta too has a YouTube channel now that he does podcast. He can decide to even run this as a live stream this thing for that 1 week. Yes.
King's Palace podcast.
As a 1 week this thing, a live streaming platform. You know, and as he's discussing with them, everything that happening in the house, everybody will see with their eyes. Like a reality show. You see, all this thing can be achieved. It all boils down to, since you are coming on board, and you want bigger numbers or larger crowd, then the funding is what we are looking at. If government can add just a pinch to what Shatta has, it will be excellent.
We are good to go. Well, this has been Real Talk here on Sammy Flex TV with man like Long John.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fa check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.